Hey Wonder Friends, when I was a kid I really loved this angry wizard called Gargamel that was on this show The Smurfs. Now we're not going to draw that, but instead we're going to draw an evil wizard pizza slice, and we're going to draw it right now.
Here we go! Wonder Friends, time for Wonder Friends show! Yeah!
Alright Wonder Friends, how are you today? We're going to have a good time drawing this wizard pizza slice. And we're going to make it an angry wizard pizza slice. Now, I want you to remind yourself a couple things. Number one, you're going to draw different to me, and that's what's cool. You're going to draw just like you. You might make mistakes, or you might think I go too fast, which is fine. Just get a new piece of paper, and you can always rewind the video. There is no problem in making mistakes. That's what makes this really fun, is the fact that you're going to try. Okay, so we're going to start with our page up and down. I'm going to use these Sharpies. You can draw with anything that you want. We're going to try to keep this kind of in the center. Now, a pizza shape is very simple. When we're drawing our cartoon characters, think of like what a pizza shape would be, which is a triangle, right? So we're going to draw a triangle by drawing one side down. Just kind of skip it around here and draw the other side. But notice how I curved a little. That just gives it a little bit of personality and a little secret. It also gives us space to put the legs so it makes sense. All right, on the top of it, what we're gonna do is there's pizza crust, right? I'm gonna draw the pizza crust almost like it's a hot dog. Now here's the thing, you could draw it like fluffy, you can draw it different shapes, you can add a couple of things on there, you know, have some fun with it. You don't have to draw it exactly the same as I do. And then for the wizard hat, of course, we're gonna make it like a pointy hat, right? And then I'm just gonna put some stars on there. Now one way to make it look kind of cool is if we, see I have the stars kind of off-centered, and I just make it look like half the stars there. You can do it that way. You can use circles, you can use lightning bolts, you can change it up kind of any other way that you would like. Have some fun with it. Again, creativity. There's no wrong way to do this, guys. And then I want to put some eyeballs on here, and I'm just going to do that by just two circles. One right next to each other, okay? Now here is where we can really have a lot of fun with it. I personally like just pepperoni and cheese on my pizza. Maybe you like other stuff on your pizza. Feel free to draw those in, but I'm going to draw just pepperonis, and I'm just going to do that by just drawing circles, okay? And when we color them, of course, it'll look like pizza. Now here's the big thing. If you notice right now, like what makes this kind of work is that some of them are cut off, right? So if you think about when you have a pizza at home, you don't have perfectly circles all over. Some of them get cut, things like that. All of those things help make your characters look a little more like what you're intending them to look like. And then I'm gonna draw a face like this, just a frowny mouth like that. And that is where we can kind of show our emotions of our character, right? So if the frown was upside down and a smile, then it's a whole different thing. And then of course you guys know from other videos we've done here, the eyebrows and how important they are to show the emotion that we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch to the thicker marker so I can get really thick eyebrows on there. And all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw some angles eyebrows. I mean, already, check it. I mean, it's already, now, I think evil villains would have these big, huge, bushy eyebrows. So that's why I like to really overemphasize that when I'm doing those. Have a good time with that because it makes it funny. It makes it funny, right? I mean, it's like these eyebrows. Could you imagine like when eyebrows this big, like moving the eyes around, how goofy it would look and all that stuff like that. And then I'm gonna draw just two more circles right in the middle there. And that kind of gives us the face, right? Now you can really kind of see the face. And if you want to stop there, that's fine, but I want to put some arms and legs on there because it helps tell the story of our character. I think all of these things are great elements that you can put into your drawings when you start to illustrate your stories a little more. When you start to give them characteristics like what you have, I think it brings our characters to life a little more. But you certainly, right here kind of shows it, but I'm going to show you some things here that make it look a little bit more like a character. Now remember how we curved it a little bit? The reason we did that is it gives us a spot to put the legs down. Because if not, the legs would be on each side of the point and it looks kind of weird, but right now it kind of gives it a little bit of a spot to put the legs in there. And I'm just going to draw on each side. Just a little thing like that. Now if you want to put some pants on there, that's cool. I want to keep these very simple so that way the main focus is the actual pizza slice. But, you know, whatever you'd like to do. And then I'm going to draw one out like this, and I'm going to draw another one in. Now this little triangle, it shows the sassiness of the character. When you do one little thing here, which is at the end of it, just fill in a little circle. Now, hand on the hips, he's like, what do you think you're doing? Work it, girl. Like, you know, that kind of attitude that we're going for. Now on the other side here, I'm going to draw one down like that, and I'm going to draw another one up. So I'm going to give the angle a little bit different, and I'm going to draw this out like this. So now it's like literally like, you know, I'm a little teapot, that kind of vibe to it, right? But really, it's not the teapot. What we're doing is we're going to use this hand right here to show that he's holding this wand, right? Because, you know, wizards, wands, all that good stuff like that. Now you of course can change your wand to look any kind of way that you would like. If you want to go like more Harry Potter type of wand, all those different things like that. If you want to put a robe on this, you know, really guys, this is just the beginning. I want you to expand all of these out and tell your own story through all this. This is what's really kind of fun and cool about all these things. And then I'm going to just draw a little ground line. I tend to draw just like little ground lines underneath characters, just so you can kind of see the value of putting your characters on a ground. So they're standing on something instead of just floating in the air. When you put down something as simple as a line like that, and all of a sudden they are standing on something, it gives them weight, shows gravity, like what you would do if you jump up and down in the air, you come back down to the ground, the same kind of thing that we're doing here. All of that good stuff like that. Now, if you happen to have any like fine point markers like I do right here, and you want to put any extra details on there, you know, like things like little spots on the pepperonis, I think those types of things are really kind of cool to just show that it's a different thing. It just shows that the texture is different, all that good stuff like that. And a big reminder for you that if you want to color just like me, wait till the end of this video where I'll put up what I finished coloring this at, so you can pause the video and color just like me if you want. But otherwise, if you want to just do this and start all over with a new character, the last thing that you need to do is you just need to sign your name on it, so everyone knows who made this awesome piece of art. Hey guys, I hope you had a lot of fun drawing that crazy, angry wizard pizza slice. Now I want you to just remember some of the stuff that we did with it. You know, use, instead of it just being a triangle, right, curve it a little bit, put some feet on it, gives us some space. Put your favorite toppings on there, change it up a little bit different. Think about anything like a slice of pizza, you could change the shape of it, right? It could be a square piece, even though I don't know if those are the right way to go, but sometimes I like the little corner pieces. But you know, the traditional V-shaped triangle pizza shape, you can change it, stuff like that. You can add a mustache, you can add a beard, you can add a robe, all those things. We're just getting you started with the start of how you can create your wizard character. I can't wait to see what you do and the fun that you come up with as you start to make it your own. Speaking of fun, make sure you check out the next video that's coming up that's guaranteed to teach you something that you may not know that you can draw right now, but with a little bit of practice and a little bit of help, guaranteed that you're sure to master it.
Hey Wonder Friends, I would love to see the art you create and feature it on one of my videos. With the help of an adult, take a photo of your finished art and post it on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Don't forget to tag me so I can find it. Hey, are you looking for a signed copy of one of my books? Check out my website, wondervillestudios.com, for books, t-shirts, mugs, and more. I also do loads of school visits and would love to hear from you about scheduling a visit. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out all the other fun drawing lessons. Until I see you, be the weird you want to see in the world. See ya!